The TV ratings are in for the USFL's 2023 opening weekend. The league returned to year two in familiar territory with 3 over-the-air broadcast network games on FOX and NBC. But unlike last year, the USFL entered the space with a competing XFL season already in progress. So how did the league fare in this spring Pro Football League showdown? Well, USFL opening weekend, here are the ratings on Fox, NBC, and FS1. The USFL kicked off Saturday afternoon on Fox at 4:30 Eastern between the Philadelphia Stars and Memphis Showboats. Averaged 837,000 viewers. A year ago, the league's debut game on Fox averaged 1.43 million viewers and then 1.252 million viewers on NBC. Remember, they had that joint simulcast. The USFL 2023 return debuted extended on Fox with a primetime game between the 2022 champion Birmingham Stallions and New Jersey Generals, the second part of the Saturday doubleheader, that averaged 864,000 viewers. The XFL, which aired Saturday night on ESPN2, averaged 35,000. The Orlando San Antonio game started during the tail end of the Stars Showboats telecast and then ran head-to-head with the Stallions Generals on Fox. Sunday saw the USFL return to NBC at noon in a game between the Michigan Panthers and Houston Gamblers. That telecast averaged 974,000 viewers. Last season's NBC Sunday afternoon Week 1 USFL game averaged 2.1 million. The XFL on ESPN, which ran concurrently on Sunday against the USFL, saw the DC Defenders Arlington Renegades game averaged 670,000 viewers. The Week 1 finale in the USFL 2023 was on FS1, pitting the New Orleans Breakers against my team, your Pittsburgh Maulers, averaged 483,000 viewers on Sunday night. The game was rated 37th out of the top 100 in demographic. So as predicted and expected, the USFL took round one in their opening weekend TV's ratings war with the XFL. The 3 over-the-air network games gave the USFL a clear edge head-to-head with the XFL, who aired 3 games on cable. The USFL scored 3.162 million viewers for their 4 broadcasts in Week 1. The XFL, 2.38 million viewers in their 4 games. The fear going into Week 1 of the Season 2 of the USFL was twofold. Firstly, whether the league could match or come close to what they did in last year's opening weekend numbers. And secondly, whether the existence of the XFL would splinter what experts believe is a limited audience for this type of product. Well, considering these factors, the numbers for the USFL TV ratings in Week 1 fared respectably, but there was definitely a cap on the viewership due to the splintering of the audience. The key with Year 2 in the revived USFL is retaining the audience they obtained in Year 1 and then building upon that foundation. For long-term growth, the league needs to convince casual sports viewers who may have sampled the league out of curiosity a year ago to stick around more than they did last year. Basically, there is a lot of doubt and hesitation regarding viewers investing time into these leagues. This goes for both the XFL and USFL as well. Returning for Year 2 could sway some mainstream football fans who were dismissive a year ago, and now that they see that the USFL is here to stay and won't go away, as other leagues have, maybe that will be a change for them. That's the most critical test for the USFL, and Year 2 is growing Year 3 and becoming a viable entity that not only survives but thrives. So next week's schedule, we got 2 Saturday and 2 Sunday games. Houston at New Orleans and Birmingham, that's 12:30 p.m. on USA. Then Memphis at Birmingham, that is 7 p.m. on Fox. And then you have the Canton games, New Jersey at Pittsburgh at 1 on NBC, and Michigan at Philadelphia at 7 p.m. on FS1. So we'll see how these games do for Week 2, but this will be the last kind of week that they will go up against the XFL as final week. There'll be the playoffs, then there's an XFL bye week, which then the USFL will have carte blanche, and then the XFL championship game weekend, and then going forward. So we'll just keep an eye on how these ratings will go throughout the season.